Kirumba.
Okay.
I'm appearing in this session case number 1, 2013.
Yes, yes.
And the accused is here.
Okay. This matter is fixed for what?
For evidence and hearing.
Yes, who is appearing for the prosecution?
Public prosecutor, that's one. Yes.
Legal aid counsel, Srimati So has entered appearance. Accused R.K. Rimbai present. Prosecution shall now take steps to summon witnesses. Fix for evidence.
Kirumba. Jemgot. Boyki.
This fixed for what?
Your Honor, in
Fixed for
this
appearance of the accused.
Otherwise, the matter is fixed for what?
evidence.
Evidence.
In this case, for Kirumba, Ipasa is appearing, but today she's on leave. So next day, maybe fixed for evidence, she's aware of the case.
I'm appearing for two of the accused person.
Boyki Rimbai present, along with defense counsel H. Patma. Accused R.K. Rimbai present. Legal aid counsel has entered appearance. Prosecution shall take steps to summon witnesses. Fix for evidence. Yes.
The accused may step down. Like,
Yes.
Is UTP on?
Witness there?
There's no witness.
Accused Roy B. Yang Pakma, produced from Jail Azad through VC, defense counsel, legal aid counsel, see so and so present. No report on the summon issued to the witness. Prosecution shall take first step. Accused demanded back to 14 days judicial custody. Yes.
Abdul Khan.
Yes. Accused approved file produced from Jail Azad through VC, defense counsel present. And no report on the summon issued to the witness. Prosecution to take first step. Accused demanded back to 14 days judicial custody.
Vincent Hua.
Some case, one witness is there, but I would like to pray to drop the witness.
Right.
Because I'm going by his 180 witnesses, upon explaining to him what I have stated before the police, he said that he never stated the same for the police.
The claim was hostile.
Okay,
Cross-examine him.
okay, we'll just
Yes. Who's appearing?
Appearing.
Okay. Yes.
Honor, I would like to request the Honorable Court. This case, in fact, is my chamber case, sir.
Yes.
So due to unavailable circumstances, so today I pray the court to give me short day to enable me to file the subnotice.
Yes.
Because having already done, now is left for the defense to submit
Prosecutors also.
and also some law rulings to support the case of the defense.
Accused
1 week's time, Your Honor.
reviews share Adamon, Mukim, Gilbert Nogrum present. The defense prays for time. The defense prays for 1 week time. This matter is posted for final argument. Pray aloud. The defense is at liberty to file synopsis of written argument. Defense for final argument. Yes.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
Speak for 313. Roberto Barat. You received a report. District Prison
the UTP's treatment.
Your Honor, prosecutor has placed before this court a communication dated which date?
17 November.
Communication dated 17 November 2025. By the above communication, the Superintendent District Prison and Correctional Home has apprised the court that the UTP Roberto Barre is undergoing treatment at Mimans. The accused shall be produced before this court after his release from the hospital and found fit. Refixed for examination of the accused under 313. Defense counsel, Srimati is also present. Yes.
Barista Pokemon.
Yes.
In this case, just to intimate the court, the counsel here is M. Suchian. She went for check-up, so she will come. She's on the way.
This is fixed for what?
By interim hearing.
Interim hearing.
In this case, I filed an application
Hmm.
to someone witnesses who has, in place of a magistrate, is recorded the 164. It's been allowed.
Okay. Then
Jurisdiction.
prospect file a petition to apply for summoning additional witness to the effect of the petition of for time for filing show cause. But she's paid for time for filing show cause to the application. So, but what's the objection there?
I don't know.
So we'll wait. Yes.
Mina Pale.
This is for 313.
So 313. Which is present.
How many witnesses are there?
8
Eight
witnesses.
witnesses.
What is the charge?
302. Your Honor.
Yes. That's all. Any witness today? No.
That one enough for this Vincent Power.
Okay,
I'll
we'll
just
examine.
go-
We have time to take.
You know, if you're not allowed, I'll ask for the Langbang to assist you.
Yes.
Much obliged.
I'll just examine him, see what he knows.
Yes. What case?
This is a attempt to murder, 109.
Who is he?
He is uncle of the accused, mother. Uncle.
Where is the accused?
Accused is UTP.
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 Where is he?
Vincent Power.
Oh,
This one.
this case. What is this?
The one which he grabbed his mother by the neck and
He's related to the mother.
may ending ito mo ko ba yung barrister? Palut. He get married to the honor of Vincent Power.
He knows anything about this case?
Em hutip mis pangani case.
Ngadang chong hayung em cham jinga bi yung semgi na psia yo da yekso good em dikha khle kan te ong mi di yo to be BDP kan te menenga ngomenda ong BDP dengan mena habis wan BDP em lang ong mi di bichar habra cha ho bichar itu ong mi di habra pramer menera ko pramer dengan lang pramer o hete teman ong lang em lang oki pada sai ngi kon em ti ye man te pramer Manga kaum nung yelam ki ya ralang ki hari tei
That's what he said. That upon hearing a commotion from the house of the accused person, he went there, but he don't see any commotion, but he saw the mother of the accused held the head of the accused as he was bleeding from the head. And then
Accused is bleeding.
accused is bleeding from the head as he was struck by, he don't know who struck also, he said. He was struck by someone from the head, and then his mother held him by the head. And the sister of the accused told him that they would inform the VDP. And then they informed VDP, and then he accompanied the VDP to the community hall. And then there in the community hall, the VDP said that they cannot handle this matter. They will give it to the
What is
police.
the matter all about?
That's what he don't know, like what is all.
Why was he here?
Sang told me like 1 minute hini.
oh
You may.
wan ini dim tai te utana kaum ji sekhet ite wa di yo
To tell what he heard, what he saw about what
What
had
did he
happened
see?
on that day.
What did he see?
That's what he say, upon hearing the commotion,
Where was
He-
he at that time?
he was in his house, Your Honor.
And what happened?
me you je me ami hayung mi no the kana you je
Siya ari the line pa siya.
Between whom? Between whom?
we de auri
Ari bitir wa ari bin hayung si min ari dengan layo. Aru po yu dik so go te min so go te man te pa yu yen garol. Te ong isi ya hapon mi di pu ma balon. Ong ite chonga pi.
he said he don't see with whom the commotion but he heard the commotion from the house of the accused and he don't know the commotion is between whom but upon reaching the house he saw that the accused is bleeding from his head and his mother held him by that wound Jana and one of the sister of the accused informed him that they will call the VDP to handle the matter but
He did not ask what happened.
Mam Kalime, you je.
Kali te ong wa bin ari yu ngasem sen.
What was the matter all about? Oh, I
Iya
don't
to
know
penawi.
enough.
Yo me kwa out the bidding skate to romani te o kanam. Am ro kalime ki you je.
Whom did he speak?
Yai kalime.
From whom did he inquire?
Ong yarap ihini wa dadat yo.
Yang swa kal up sama. Na yi kalime manda po yung yongu niu Winston na. Na yi kalime. Yi.
Po ite.
Oh na yi kalime.
Po ite ite dik so yo. Min so yo so te ko lok te yu so ong palot yi di ro dat ung ka be. Nga yo sa de da hab yarap. Ka da do. Te da ong ngai te ong ko pon mi di pi ma. Ong ite chong pi. Te ga da pi pon mi di pi nga lwan
Yi
ti yo.
pati gata kapayo.
Riban.
Rivan. He said, upon reaching there, don't inquire on her, but the sister of the accused, Rivan, told him that there is a scuffle between the accused and his mother, and the sister, Rivan, struck him from the head. And then they said that we cannot tolerate the accused anymore, so we'll inform VDP about this matter.
And what is the statement under 161?
Statement under 180 on, he stated that on so and so date that I heard Vincent arguing with his mother, Srimati Rihak, concerned about the commotion. I came out of my house to see what was happening. Upon reaching the house, Srimati Rihak of Rihak Pawa entering, I witnessed a heated argument between Sri Vincent and his mother. Suddenly, Sri Vincent Pawa grabbed his mother
All right, let
tightly.
his chief go, then only you declare hostile, then you can ask him.
Okay.
Let it go, let him take over.
Bang smile mama, swasta. Ong smile. Ong buat ngam. Kelam ye hak.
Ma mi yo.
Dua hak dan ni.
Dui hok ni.
Apply.
Ablai.
Yarap yang. The kanama yokot pinong one nation ni.
Yo hin.
The tipich pangani ka inje. Ini daw one ni.
Wala bitaw. Salam kana ka ka inji yo.
No, first few things, let
Okay,
it go
sir.
very clearly. He's related to the accused.
Am dingi tok mo niu Winston Power
Ka palot na.
How is related?
related because he's getting married to the aunt of the accused.
The accused is related to me. I'm married to the aunt of the accused.
You put the kurim
Ngan mat ha.
Martha, aunt of the accused, Srimati Martha Power.
Yes.
Martha, Marka mo
Mat ha.
Martha Power.
And where he stays?
Hay
How far
sa
he stays from the house of the accused?
na yung yong niu Winston Power kan nu jingai ka yung yong me.
Mar ka ju per di ki ni ini per cha.
Pero cha.
Per cha.
It's nearby me. Adjacent yan.
I stay adjacent to the house of the accused. Yes. Now you can come to the case.
Okay. Kana ma I tipis pangani ka jingje.
Where was he on that day when the incident took place?
Hay porwa jia ni jingje pisen am.
Yung
Was at home.
Does he remember when it took place?
Kamu mi katrik upna usnam wajia ni jingje.
ka dari sem ara ya ra so.
Bunai. Num kamu ang kamu rama. Bunai.
No, it's all right. Show him now. What's there? He can refresh. No?
Bunai to bunai kata. You remember the date? 28th of December 2024. The incident.
December 2024. I was in my house. What time did he hear the commotion?
Kan nu je sab itu por wasnya bi auri.
Yes, and I just the praak dia je ap de.
Is that boy men? Around 8 to 9.
Around 8 to 9 p.m. While I was in my house, I heard commotion in the house of the accused. Yes. Then after hearing, what did he do?
Teman desnya mi ti aurin yung yong niu Vincent you yi let me teme.
Ngami na yung dalali wa yung man kam kali ki sili da.
1 second. After he heard the commotion in the house of the accused, he went to the house of the accused.
He said he came out of his house and went to the house of the
Yes.
accused.
Whom did he see there?
Mana poi ma yung yong niu Vincent pawa yi da yo mi em. Yi yo mi kam nu je di thao.
Yo ga wa te ka payu ga be wo te ka be so ko kali te payu chong ga ro. Te te da kali kali da ngo wa le ga te na ri ma ra yung sem.
Okay.
Te imgi di cha.
Okay. Okay. I heard commotion in the house of the accused. I went to the house of the accused.
There he saw the
On reaching the house of the accused, I saw what?
he saw three of them, the accused, his
I saw
mother,
three persons in the house of the accused.
the accused person, his mother, and his
The
sister.
accused.
Kabay yung ni Vincent ni
I saw three persons in the house of the accused. Number one, the accused.
Vincent
His-
pawa,
Accused. Then
accused Vincent pawa, his mother,
his mother.
Srimati Rihok pawa,
And
and his sister. He particular tuka payu yung and his sister Srimati Riwanki pawa.
No,
Apkalam
his
piyang
sister, and the sister of the accused.
and sister of the accused.
Hmm.
And that point number 2, so it will be mother of the accused.
Mother. Yes.
Them later. And then he said that he saw the mother of the accused hold his head while there is he is bleeding from his head, you know.
I saw the accused was bleeding from his head. The mother was holding the accused. The mother was holding the head of the accused with her hand.
The ketima day so like the clay with her hand. And there he said, you know, the sister of the accused, Srimati Riwanki Pawa, informed him that
I was informed by the sister of the accused, Srimati Sonso, that
the accused person tried to assault my mother.
I was informed by the sister of the accused that the accused tried to assault the mother.
The mother, and as such,
Hmm.
she struck him by his head by a wooden stool.
Hmm. I was informed by the accused that the accused was struck on the head by her as the accused tried to assault the mother. Yes.
By grabbing her from the neck, Your Honor.
They should try to the accused tried to strangulate the mother.
Pe uta khana phi si na nong dat ko da stool. Dem nei te man da ong gi phi da dat ko da stool kam no.
The sister also told me that the behavior of the accused
Is intolerable, you know.
is intolerable,
And as such, they need to inform this matter to the VDP.
the sister told me. The sister also told me that the behavior of the accused was intolerable at home. He need to be handed over to the VDP. Yes.
And then he replied to her that it was the family matter.
I told
it.
the sister that it was a family matter.
It's up to her whether she will inform on it.
And it depends upon the family if they desire. to report the matter to the VDP. Then what did you do?
Yo pi tu mana dap ko ang piu pentip cu VDP to ang piu to ka kam yung tengam tip e teu tip him tip na. Tamana dap nai teuan pentip higimum am cu VDP.
PSBDP, the boy BDP.
Yo pentip tip he.
Once again,
Yang try.
after communicating with the sister, he had a conversation with the sister.
Up to that point on the honor where he-
Thereafter, what did he do?
thereafter he said he left home and then
All right. Thereafter, I left the house of the accused.
I don't know who informed VDP, but after some time the VDP reached
We're not concerned about what he does not know.
Okay.
We're more concerned about what he knows.
Okay, then upon seeing the VDP reach at the house of the accused, he also was present, Your Honor. He
came back?
he again came back to the house of the accused.
After some time, I saw the BDP members in the house of the accused. On the same night?
Hagacho higamiet ito wayo pi one VDP see you.
I once again went to the house of the accused. Then,
Accompanied the VDP and the accused to the community hall.
at night,
They met. Rapios.
I once again went to the house of the accused and accompanied the BDP members of the village to the community hall.
Manapoy
Along with the
community
accused.
hall. Manapoy the community hall he yok you let VDP.
Bichar bichar mi di have rap with Pramer.
Next one. In the BDP hall, it was decided. No, sorry, in the community
In the
hall,
community hall, yeah.
the BDP member decided to hand over the accused
To the police.
to which police station?
I know police.
Pramer.
To Pramer police station. He also went.
Melalang mi sa pramer.
Lai.
Hagan lugas ni hagacho.
I do the
The accused was handed over to Pramer police station. I accompanied the accused to Pramer police station. Yes.
The manapoy ni pramer kam nugate.
Or they can leave the police to the Ngana. I'm lang be the sign.
Pi hagi sign bi.
I think it's good. Say Ngana we have lang over send you say man ngao liu em lang with the mere people with BDP. Say lang with BDP to do ha.
Kamo pi got sign pi pak sign gi pi. He said on reaching the police station, he was asked to sign on one document. Kamo mi got o pak sign gi me?
He's the informant.
No, yon. The informant is the sister or the mother, yon.
Yes.
That'll be all, yon. Since you know something, then I'll let it be like that. I won't declare it master. Ite tipe. That's all. Yon.
Yes, tay. Ama ang pi tu ka di poi VDP nong ha yung yong mo. Ano mo kimay ma VDP poi? Como pe? I do not remember as to how many members of VDP.
I cannot recollect how many VDPs had arrived in the house of the accused.
Ang kamu na yidi kita VDP poi.
PDP.
Ah,
Secretary BDP long slot. Long slot.
Long slot. The VDP who arrived at the house of the accused are
Ngala, What he's saying? He's saying that I cannot recollect the name. I cannot
I cannot
recollect.
recollect how many
Oh,
VDPs member have
not the
arrived,
name.
you know.
Okay.
But I asked him what did he remember who are they those who arrived. He said
But I know the names of the VDPs. Yes.
secretary yang pinang.
Apa?
No one is
Who's up?
secretary, you know.
The secretary of the VDP.
Long
What?
Long kurma. Long slur pakma. No, the name of the secretary of the VDP. Long slur pakma. The matter. Gì sao? Nang kan mo hi. Gì wo poi ti VDP wo poi ta. Ute kan mo hi. Ute mo poi. He can only remember the name of the secretary, you know.
The secretary, don't remember
China
the name who accompanied the secretary.
I know the name of the VDPs who arrived. I know the name of the secretary of the VDP who had arrived. His name is so and so. Yes.
Mà tentu ông phi ông mai pintu wato wa katani kana phi wato wa kani ka puyu yang o ni riwan pho wa wa kana ga phi wato wa pan auri hu yu nang mem kana ga phi wato wa si wa ga bayu mi te mem kana ga phi no nai ka te cái gì một ông cái phi mi cha để nó mem ông go to wa lẹo gam te nó just một ông go pan auri au phi no just o kana ga te riwan pho wa phi ông go wato new winson pho wa pan auri au ki mem kana ga phi kurum no ante no it is a fact that and I asked him that on him inquiring from the accused sister Riwan Poa that she only tell him that the accused has used to what create trouble at house, you know, but he never stated that the Sri Riwan Poa.
He didn't say like that, you know.
Yes,
He said
yeah.
that not
Thôi,
used
nào mà.
to, but he said that on the
Let me
particular night.
What is
repeat
your
the
question?
question, you know.
That's what, you know.
But mama,
No, please tell me what is your question.
and I asked him that when he inquired from the sister of the accused about the behavior of the accused, the sister told him that he only used to create trouble. She only tell him that
When he inquired about the incident or the behavior of the accused, be very clear. What are you talking about?
okay, now let me reframe the question.
Yes.
But mama, man da poi be to hayung no, hayung yong Vincent po wa, kali phi na ka, katu ka piu o yi wja, no, taka khana ka phi wa to wa, nei ti ja wja kam tu yu wa, yi wa to wa, ông cái phiêu ô dụ phần nào đi huynh yong phi à cắm tệ khả năng cái phi nó mình même đi khả năng cái lệ này vì đây nó ông cái mi cha đi tạo ra phần áo đi rồi phi hiểu nó yes she only said that she cannot tolerate the behavior of the accused as he used to create problem again and again in their house. The sister of the accused never stated that he grabbed the mother from the neck and all that. Tội nào màมันปล่อยพี่ยงกี่ยงนิวเป็นเส้นผัวแต่กะลีพี่มันอยู่พี่ตัวมิสนามว่าแต่กะลีพี่เนี่ยตัวกูพี่ยงโอกริวันผัวนี่แหละโอ้น้องแต่องค์พี่ในดาววัดที่แต่หมดว่าเป็นเอารีเร็วหายุงยงกี่แต่มีชาเด็กโอแต่มัดยาเนาะคำตัวเดียวดัดกูมิสนามตัวน้องกันเตะขนาดพี่น้อง yes yeah that's right
What is not khana to him?
she never stated the sister of the accused never stated that the accused used to grab the mother from the neck.
No. That day, did he
Yes,
grab
and
or
that
not?
day, you know.
Just put that question very clearly.
Sen mà. Vậy hai cái tu cái sinh nó mà, mình đã bồi phi, ayung,แต่cái lý do phi tu giờ dừng giờ ayung, cái tu này.แต่đến này tu cái lý phi nó tu cái văn phù á, một ní lệ giờ tu dừng giờ.แต่đến nàyแต่ông cái phi vật tạo này đau, khăn rêu phần áo ri, tụi mình chạy đi kiểu,แต่giờ này ở cái tu, mình khăn nào cái phi vật tạo á. Ite khana cái phi nó em khana cái phi của tọt David AR nó nên tây đào này ta giờ nào cầm tu khana cái phi của tọt quá áo ri rồi hồi dung mi đi cái chạ tụi mình giờ này ở tệ nó
The sister never said that the son strangulated or manhandled the mother.
em khana cái phi của tọt quá mi chạ đi cái tây jing phần áo ri hồi dung
Menepun BDP dengan Ridwan Siyung. Ridwan
No,
Siyung tu
all right.
BDP.
Just the
Putting the question on
No,
that.
that's right. Yeah, that's what. There was a trouble is one thing,
yes sir.
but what was the trouble? That is another thing.
Yes.
You are saying that the sister stated that the brother is to create trouble in the house.
Yes.
Brother used to create trouble is one thing, but that day what exactly happened is another thing.
Yes, sir.
You are putting a question to him that the sister revealed that there was some trouble in the house.
Yes.
That's all right. But what was that trouble? The sister never revealed. This is what you want to say, da?
Yes sir.
So, but then don't confuse him.
Okay no.
Make your question very clear.
Đó, saya xin mà pun rukli đều che. Taman na poi pi tu yung yo yo new Vincent na man khao na misnamo. Taman na kli pi na te ka piu yung o tu ka riban puwa. Wa ni daw jam tu khana ga piu to pen auri o. Hayung đều mi de ki taman mem khana ga pi yi te pen auri no hayung. Mem khana ga pi wa to wa le wi kam te hayung no. Wa nga ga pi wa pen auri mem khana ga pi wa to wa dat wa ga be no no. Khana ga pi wa pen auri o. Như tụi mình còn áo đi qua cái bể cắm tẹo của nó.
Em pan
Just tại vì
Let him say, pan, what pan?
gì mà ông còn tụm một phiếu ông.
ông nó pan rồi mà dùng đi man rồi dùng xem mi đi chả cái bên phải để ông cái mình mi đi chả phải luôn là cái chỗ chỉ chỗ đi đây là có đủ nhiều chỗ tụi phần chỉ BDP tụi chả BDP ngày mình đến tết ngày lại chỉ dùng mình cho cái phần BDP kỹ thuật phần BDP hết
No,
rồi.
that is the after.
He's asking something different.
Hello.
No, he doesn't have the direct question. The court wanted to know whether the sister of the
I did ask
accused told him or not that the accused had strangulated the mother, but he didn't put that question. No.
I
He
put
just,
no,
Put it precisely.
that's what you have to
Tá,
put it
xin mà
directly
tao
on.
Don't mix up too many questions.
yes sir. Yes, ta xin mà man da cái li phi tu cái phiếu mà. Mem khana cái phiếu wa to New Vincent jo pan áo riu hayung de wa tat uya cái bể cái gì. Mem nong khana cái phiếu kan te.
Chứ nghe dùng
Tụi mình hay tự skill cái li phi này te cái phiếu sai một khana cái phiếu mà sao?
cái này.
Khana cái. Yes sir. Let be.
It's not a fact that the sister of the accused did not disclose to me that the accused had strangulated his mother.
That's all.
Witness must have done.
How long is in jail?
Almost 1 year, you know. I was arrested on 24th of December last year.
It was always on the 29th. Yeah?
29?
29th
Oh, yes,
month.
29 December 2024.
All right. Accused Vincent Pava produced from jail Azad through BC. Defense counsel Shri So and so present. Additional prosecutor T. Lambang present. Witness PW.
PW3. Yeah.
PW3 present. Examined by the prosecution. Cross-examined by the defense counsel. Witness discharged. Prosecution shall take steps to summon further witnesses. Accused demanded back to put in the judicial custody. Fixed for release. Yes. Again, what you have?
That Tokos is filed.
You file Shukos?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There is the petition filed by the prosecution. Yes, what is your response to that? There's only one paragraph, para 3. She says that you served the copy to your prosecution.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, now just tell me one thing, the matter is at what stage? When they have filed this application for recalling a witness?
Okay. Your Honor,
At the argument stage. Okay. So you had commenced the argument.
yes, Your Honor.
Right. So what is your response to that? Para 3. To her reply.
Yes, Your Honor. No, we have not concluded the argument. We have not yet concluded. At that point of time, the court has put a question to the prosecution to the fact of the 164 statement. Your Honor. So, based on that, Your Honor, I have filed an application. So, I have a Supreme Court decision, Your Honor. Let me read.
Yes.
Yeah, Your Honor.
Yes.
It's Jindran Prasad versus Narcotics Cell, paragraph 8 of the decision, Your Honor. Yes, paragraph which reads, Your Honor, a lacuna in the prosecution is not to be equated with follow of an oversight committed by a public prosecutor during trial, either in producing relevant materials or eliciting relevant answers from witnesses. The adage to err is human is recognition for possibility of making mistakes which humans are prone to. Corollary of such latches or mistake during conducting of a case cannot be understood as lacuna, which a court cannot fill up. A lacuna is a prosecution must be understood as inherent weakness or a latent wedge in the matrix of the prosecution case. The advantage of it should normally go to the accused in the trial of the case, but an oversight is a magnament of a prosecution cannot be treated as irreparable lacuna. No party in a trial can be foreclosed from correcting errors if proper evidence was not adduced or relevant materials was not brought on record due to any inadvertence. The court should be magnanimous in permitting such mistakes to be rectified. After all, functions of criminal courts is administration of criminal justice and not count errors committed by parties or find out and declare who among parties perform better. So, in that paragraph, we cannot therefore accept the contention of the appellant that the court cannot exercise power of resummoning witnesses if once of the power was exercised, nor can the power be whittled down merely on the ground that the prosecution discovered latches only when the defense highlighted them during final arguments. So this is the case.
Where which paragraph?
12. This also at the stage of final argument.
Yes. This clearly covers the bound by the.
Yes, Your Honor.
No, you have received this copy?
Yes, Your
Yes,
Honor.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Let's go through it, Your Honor.
But your reply, you've gone through the reply.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You basically you are raising a question that you have opened up your defense.
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this stage, the prosecution cannot be allowed to remove the defects pointed out by you during the argument.
Yes, Your Honor. Not to allow him to bring the witness to exhibit the documents, Your Honor, as I have already opened up, Your Honor, in my argument.
But that is Supreme Court says very clearly in para 12. It can be done. The prosecution has filed a petition number 153/25 dated 13/10/2025 under section 313 311 of CRPC, inter alia praying for summoning a witness FM Dob bracket retired IS officer. The defense has raised objection to the application filed by the prosecution. The defense has raised objection and filed show cause. The defense has raised objection and filed show cause. Prosecutor Sri Somso. Prosecutor submits that the accused had made a confession statement during investigation, which was reported by the magistrate under section 164 of CRPC. The magistrate who recorded the statement could not be examined during trial as he expired. The confession statement could not be exhibited, which is a very vital piece of evidence for the prosecution case. It was only in the course of final argument it was brought to the notice of the prosecution that the confession statement has not been exhibited. The prosecution desires to bring the deputy commissioner, the then deputy commissioner, or then ATM, Joy, who had endorsed the recording of the confession statement to the magistrate GD Suchiam, bracket MCS, for the purpose of exhibiting the confession statement. The prosecutor, in order to buttress his argument, has placed reliance on Rajendra Prasad versus Narcotic Cell 1996 6 SCC 110. Relevant paragraphs are paragraph 7, 8 and 12. The defense counsel has raised an objection to the petition filed by the prosecution on the ground that the defense has raised this issue, has raised the issue of non-exhibiting the confession statement at the stage of final argument. The prosecution cannot be allowed to remove the defects or lacuna which has been raised by the defense during final argument. The learned defense counsel submits that any such attempt would amount to whittling down the defense of the accused. Full stop. The defense prays for a dismissal of the petition on the above ground. Next paragraph. The power under section 311 of CRPC has to be exercised on the touchstone of just decision. In order to arrive at a just decision, all relevant facts should be placed before the court, which will enable the court to arrive at a just decision. In a trial, a trial is not a race. Not in the trial. A trial is not a race. In which it has to determine who performs the best. It is a proceeding for finding out the truth. It's a proceeding for finding out the truth. The defense has failed to plead or convince this court that the prosecution has maliciously withheld the witness, and only when the defense had brought to the notice of the prosecution the prosecution has taken steps to remove the lacuna. The contention raised by the defense has been squarely dealt with by the Honorable Supreme Court in Rajendra Prasad bracket Supra para 12 for easy reference is reproduced. The decisions of the decision, the ratio of law laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court is binding on this court. In view of the law discussed above, in view of the discussion above on facts and law, this petition filed by the prosecution succeeds, and it is allowed. Prosecution is allowed to summon witness if it adopt.
Yes, no.
Prosecution takes steps.
Likely.
Yes. Yes.
Today,
We have started for this accused. Give me the all right, this PW1 Srimati Iba Shisha Kharpran stated in her evidence that on 10/5/2018 I received a telephonic information from Police Control Room Joy to the effect that one Srimati Iba Pale, 85 years old, was assaulted by her grandson, namely Minas Pale of Yolong village, and accordingly GD entry via GDE number 5 dated 10/5/2018 was made. I was also informed that the victim was shifted to Woodland Hospital, Shillong, but later I came to learn that she succumbed to her injuries at the said hospital. Being the in charge of the Joy Women PS, after coming to learn about the said incident, I filed the FIR to the OC Joy PS on 11/5/2018, wherein a case was registered by Joy PS case number 102/5/2018 under section 302, and SIAF Binan had taken up the investigation. Exhibit 1 is the FIR, and Exhibit 1 by 1 is the signature of PW1. What he has to say.
Up clinically, mema, yenibay. Clinically, me, the jubab, ma, the south hot, Calibian. Up Ganigas Kinong, kulit, I carpran on the Agas Patrick Brown, Sanaza Harprayo, phone and a police na Juai. Her way to Kaniga, I be Pale, am he Pramusan Snam, the Bepunyo me, the chat that gonna me, a yellow. Manatip ko ini tip le go wa mana dep cha dat ko de cha ra cha Woodland Hospital cha tai Shillong dep me te dien ka tu ga ni tip yo jing ti wan go to wa de yap ko ne ba ini chi tom long ka Mana tip ko ini taka da rujor ko yang percaya mai da file ko FIR hajawai polis tadap da register ka niga FIR le i ong mi halo rita
nga nga de wa rap ang ya rap wa ka nga amai mundur poite nga wan juaya wan thetiara tadem de bamja temda bamja tadem de pat ko temda pat ko nga hitet khanget ga pat di bamja no te lai pat ong bai wa pat wa dari te lai temda lai te yo yo ile ga bi pun ni te kat wa hitin te khod ga te bi he khod ga te bi he em de na chong ile ong ale pai ga ile ga bi pun tem da pai da yo mo hoi de ko tem te da ot ko da ot bai ko se ot ka wa to wa bon sen ha pat ko bon sen jo pat ko tem te an ko sen ha ong ka la ham un na sa ka da jo yo pat ko wa to jo em go jo em stom ko no te tem te de nga pet di to ga ri di bo ga cha sibil ko do em de pra chan yo ni te tem te da ong le ne ra ga bi pun di bo ga cha hostal cha sibil dem te de wan yo plisa bo ga cha hostal te nga pa hostal le check e ga nga em yo te hostal chi sni he ma
Tem hospital
has bil ya lo nga chi sni he ma te mana em mai mana pon gi he be yo he te bi khian no te ya wan gi tem de wan gi te nga mai ke bi pun da ra ga sa po te check gi ga te nga yang as be sport te tem da wan be pun no te khian no te wan gi te nga mi yo sa te ne ste te no nga chong tu nga mi yo cha la ko de ya un stu te poi mi la da poi yo sa hospital poi yo hospital da ngam no ong gi pun da
ni
ong
cakap
gi
tu sama stated on the day of the incident he was coming from Joy and on la Joy làm cha ye long no thực si ong me one minute Joy nong ta
ong
bam
nga
ja
wan
me
jua
yo
sa
tak
wan
ta
tet
ya
te ong yo correct
on the day of incident he was in Joy he was buying some heat thiệt mấy
ner cement ong correct de ai jung sa to chong
he,
sni ya
he was in Jawai buying rod and cement, After getting home, he was having he stopped
step
he having a breakfast, Thereafter, he heard that his grandmother fell in the veranda, and thereafter he helped his grandmother, and while helping, he informed his aunt, he bertuju ke behek ni,
ya simai
Sima, and thereafter she was shifted to the civil hospital, Yalong, He also accompanied the grandmother. And on reaching the hospital, he informed his other relative. When they came, he left the hospital. Thereafter, he come again to visit the aunt in the evening time. Dem naita? Dem na civil dem naita? Dem
de
la
bil
civil?
de nga mana po be te ga bikiana te nga ga do ne
Oh,
ste
terjap dem naita?
de de kapte nong de nga de wan yo se jung ne yo se jung sa te nga ti bi yo se nga de man ang ba step le ma la si step an de nga pa ha jung de bam chor yo de ja dam chor sibet po ring pulit te nga puti ba ma nam da po pulit ba san ang mai le mai ngam po ber khat am mut du po ge ni po mut ang mai to ha be pun ma se he jing ya rap te po gam te ngam po ber khat ngam da po pulit
Iong itu kulit ni.
te mben gi ang ge gi pilas
Thereafter,
tan te
after she was
te nga
shifted
de
to
ki
yeah. After the grandmother was shifted to civil hospital, he called his other relatives when they came, and he went back home. And he have his food on that day. And later, the coming day, police came to his house, and arrested him without knowing the reason why. That's his answer.
On the day of the incident, I was in July. What happened in July? Where
But he's buying rod and cement.
From
Saya
where?
know, lain no dukan.
karena te na la college itu
Lat College. In Lat College.
Where? Busy buying construction materials such as
Rod and cement.
iron rod and cement from a shop
From shop
situated
near the Kianamba College.
near
Kianamba College, Joy.
Yang Nongba College,
Joy.
Joy.
Thereafter, he proceeded home. On reaching home, he had
Where is the house?
Yalong, you know.
After purchasing the construction material, for what he purchased?
Tiar mi gini ki tiar kita
Ya nga ya I se ang kada yung
Oh.
ni.
for his own, you know, to
Where?
Yalong to construct. Mun michna
Ang tnak kaya fishing
Fencing. to create fencing it as in his residence, you know, at Yalong.
Yeah. The construction material was meant for, not before that. The construction materials were meant for
Constructing fencing, you know.
were meant for constructing boundaries of my house at Yalong. So after purchasing the construction material, I went to my house. At Yalong and had my breakfast. Yes, then
While having his breakfast, you know, he heard his grandmother fell in the veranda. Thereafter, he helped her and informed
while
his
having
aunt.
breakfast, I heard my grandmother. What's her name?
Ibu tu ke ini ke bepon ni. Ivy Pale.
I heard my grandmother, IB Pala.
Pale.
Pali. Fell down in the veranda of the house. Then what he do?
Then he helped her, you know. Helped her, and he
I
called
helped
his
her.
and he called also his aunt named Sima Pale.
I helped my grandmother and called my auntie Srimati
Sima Pale.
Pale. For what?
Ile khut mi ni ke Sima ke me.
Di ha.
Ile khut mi di por.
Ang khod ga ma pat ko te sa nga do nga da mi tin ta long tam
To
tim sa
help
ga
them, to help the
khod
I also called my auntie to help my grandmother. And then
And thereafter he went to that night that me ga khut ni ke Sima that night.
dan te nga ang khod yang as te ko chonga I sa te na chonga I ang
And
yang ga tu
called one more person. He put
penche
he called also one person by the name Penche, you know, to help that night.
dan te nga ri to ga ri
Then he went to search for a vehicle to take the grandmother to civil hospital.
what was the injury suffered by him?
Yes, sir.
What was the injury suffered?
Hay to por pat go mem yu mi wam ta kha ka mem ma.
nga da yo tip de ga nga da tip bere tip je de ono te de yo sa pat so
He cannot say because he was in panic.
I also
He was panic.
called one person.
He put to ne.
ya
Put to ne khana
penche
Penche yang kor.
le
Penche pali.
To help.
While he was searching for a
Yeah.
vehicle.
I started searching for a vehicle to take my grandmother to the hospital.
Jab ne tamana tho mi ni gari.
ibu ga sibil
Taste cham gari mo mama.
ya
De yong gari.
yang te kong chan
Richan de yong pergi betul.
chan mule
And he had one vehicle by the name of Richard.
It's a private vehicle or a commercial
private
vehicle?
mo ga ima. Tourist vehicle
I managed to get a vehicle
of Richard Pale.
of Richan
chan
Pale.
Mule Richard Mule.
My
Thereafter,
grandmother, I took my grandmother. He took.
he accompanied him. Either lie to the hospital.
nga penche ba te bi he
All three of them with the
I took my grandmother to civil hospital Joy along with my aunt
and the
Pinche
other
Pale.
helper Penche Pale.
Yeah.
Mana po ay ta hospital?
ya ga sia stu sa ta check
Then later,
te check doctor im sa di
then later.
te
Thereafter she was admitted, you know.
ya
Then later.
yang I sa la sa
Then later. Terus then later cemat na.
dan mite nga ete pong da nga pi nga ban au bai da dep go ba check mi ga sa la ka te pa ga le
asal ang baca dengan kelam ga intip di te
Nó do là nhiều xạ sport.
saya sepom jam dah de bigan seksa
À,
ngayang hok de bigan
dan itu.
dan te iwa ang bay nga to pil te chong hi de te mana de te chapte chong de ni la
Ý thôi yang lại thì bỏ mà làm gì?
pache begitu ya biha
Thereafter, she was admitted, you know. Thereafter, they was waiting outside because they are not allowed inside. Thereafter, after some time, he went home. However, these two stayed in the hospital. After reaching home, as usual, he has his food. Then, and the next day, police came and arrested him without explaining him what the reason why.
Right. My grandmother was admitted in the hospital. I returned back home. But my aunt and Sri Chie stayed back in the hospital. In the following, stayed back at the hospital. In the following day, police came to my house and arrested me without explaining me why I was arrested. Yes.
Dan itu.
dengan nara pelit ngata ngata memang
Dan itu.
te ngara pelit
What happened to his aunt?
Gani ka bepon yu jai kan?
Her grandmother?
Ka bepon mi dak itu yu jai kan? Adin itu.
ada ni te ngara em sakti pelit dan nara ya amai la ang dim da wan hanga tip ana da wan pa ya ngara te ang
Wan pa
te pun pa ya be ya bikian
Ikan genit kan? Simak.
ha ya bikian
Hibulan kan? Hah?
kian lang
Khen lang. Khen lang. Paling lah.
asa
Terhadap tadi orang gay
ang ginang em de pun
Thereafter, while he was in the custody of the police, you know, his aunt Khen Lang Pale came to visit him and informed him that his grandmother expired. You know. That's all what he knows. You know.
While I was in custody, my aunt
Khen Lang Pale.
Inla Pale came and informed me that my grandmother expired. See, PW2, Srimati Larisha Kharjana has stated in the evidence that in the year 2018, I was posted at Women PS Shillong. In the instant case, I have conducted the inquest over the dead body of late Srimati I.B. Pale on 10/5/2018 at 3:10 p.m. at Woodland Hospital ICU, Shillong, in presence of two witnesses, namely Ipor Pale and Tina Pale, who are the daughter and niece of the deceased victim. And thereafter, I prepared the inquest report. Exhibit 2 is the inquest report. Exhibit 2 by 1 is my signature. See, this witness PW2 had conducted inquest over the body of the grandmother at Woodland Hospital on 10/5/2018. Okay, in presence of this Ipor Pale and Tina Pale. Now, while conducting the inquest, she found bruise on her chest and right wrist. What he has to say? A copy of the inquest report, Exhibit 2, shown and explained to the accused, no?
Okay. Apkani ka sakhi ng waar. Kulit hi ongo hakat patrik bana sana zakat prai por le wje kamte. Laga cha Woodland Hospital theta cha Shillong. Hapo ICU am gani ka met yap yong ka bepun me. Ta ka exam ka pat ka met yap. Hey am lang wa e por pale wa gani ka tina pale. Kadang pat ka exam pat ka met yap yo ko i mong harupai ka bepun me hamong harupai ka ta wakti ka bepun me yi ong me heita.
ngam ti bar tem em ule
And then, I didn't assault my grandmother stated. And I don't know about Bruce.
She had injury in her hand and chest.
Yes. Ông cái này, ông cái em mong harupai kata wa cekti ga.
I don't have anything to say on the above evidence. This Juhi Pale is PW3, no?
Yuhi Pale is not a witness, you know. She deposed against the demise of her grandmother, you know, who is the witness in this case. You know?
The grandmother is not the victim.
No. Another grandmother, not the victim.
Then PW3,
Ibor
Ipor Pale,
Yes, yeah.
stated in evidence that I know the deceased victim as she is my mother. I cannot remember the date, month, and the year of the incident, but it had happened almost 3 years now. On the day of the incident, I was in Cleriad and it was a market day. I returned back and reached Ayalong at around 8 p.m. Upon reaching home, my grandchildren informed me that my mother has been shifted to Joai Civil Hospital, Yalong. I did not accompany them to hospital, but I waited for them on the roadside as my elder daughter, Pinbyang Pale, had given me a call stating that they have shifted my mother to Woodland Hospital, Shillong, and thereafter I accompanied them to Shillong. I also remember that I had gone to the court before to give my statement before the magistrate. Exhibit 3 is my statement. What's that exhibit 3? I don't have anything to say. PW4. I have nothing to say. PW6, Dr. Mitul M. Sangma, stated in his evidence that on 11/5/2018, I received a requisition for conducting the post-mortem examination of the deceased person, Abby Pale, 85 years, female resident of Yulong village, and was brought by WPSI L. Kharjana of Women PS Shillong, accompanied by relatives. On the day of the postmortem examination, the dead body was identified by Shri Ipor Pale and Srimati Tina Pale and Shri Jangye Pale. On examining the deceased person, I found that the deceased person is of thin build, height measuring 4 feet 8 inches. The deceased person was wrapped around by a cotton bandage on her head. Left wrist, eyes were found to be congested. Swelling was found around the left wrist joint. Rigor mortis was found to be fully developed all over the body. On further examining the deceased person, I found the following injuries. Bruise on the right cheek just below eye measuring 2.5 into 1 centimeter. Bruise on the right side of the face. We'll give the whole thing. Bruise on the posterior aspect of the left forearm. Bruise on the posterior aspect of the left wrist. Bruise on the right side of the chest around second internal costal space, measuring so and so. On further examining, while examining the internal part of the body, I found the head, the scalp was contused on left parietal region and right parietal prominence. Cardiac bones of skull were found to be intact. Para 9 we can give. Para 9, para 10. On examining the chest, I found third rib fracture on the right side. Para 13. See, the doctor who conducted post-mortem is PW 6. Now this doctor found bruise on the cheek. All right. Face. Then forearm. Wrist. Yes. And finally, he said that the cause of death, all right, the reason of death was because the deceased sustained blunt force injury on the face, head, upper limb, chest, as described.
Ni doktor le postmortem yang ni ke bepun me. Ekor le postmortem ga ini chamu mong. Chamu mong ini nyap. Chamu mong haga na khamat ro ga na liang timon. Chamro wa akti mong kti. Mong ini harupai. The only doctor le ini iwayap kani ga bepun me to wa em budat ga. Wa modat kan ini na kle ga na rupai ga we na kti na kejat ga. Ye ong mi ta.
No. We want his explanation. See, he says that he went back home, he was having breakfast, he heard his grandmother fell down, he went out, then called his auntie, called the other person also, and thereafter he went to take a vehicle or to get a vehicle, and then she was taken to the hospital. But the doctor says that it was not an injury because she fell. Because she fell down. It was an injury inflicted on her by using an object which is blunt. She was hit on her head, on her chest, on her wrist by somebody. That's what the cause of death says.
Tani ong mi ma. Hai por bam ja mi yo mi pat kani bepun me. Mana pat ka tami khut mi gini gitu gi arngot yo erap tami la thok gari mi te ya ka chostat. Hanre uniu doktor hai ni wale postmortem ong gani ka bepun mi yap kom to ni te upat ego yap ko to eng madat ka ka kenja deng kenja yim to unap kenja deng na kle go na kti go wa har pai ite yap to me ong mi upat ga unien u doktor ong devi i ong me ite
Ang tiba tengah kat pa yo ke berula kat ang kote. Ite watak kat memble nam tip.
what he saw is that she fell down what The injury what she suffered, he don't know anything about that.
I saw my grandmother. He saw her falling down.
Yo mi pat kama mama.
I heard my grandmother falling down. I don't know about the injuries suffered by her. I don't know about the injuries suffered by her and the cause of her death. Now, the doctor who examined his grandmother in civil hospital,
Yes,
that is PW7.
sir.
PW7 stated in her evidence that the patient was brought to emergency department on 9/5/2018 at 5 p.m. The patient was IB Palay, female, aged about 80 years, resident of Yolong village. The patient came to an emergency department with a history of alleged physical assault injuries on the right side of the face at around 12 noon. On physical examination, the vitals of the patient patients were normal. On general examination, the Glasgow coma scale is on the lower side, around 6/15. Pupil was constricted, slightly reacting to light. Right perioptical hematoma seen. Other systematic examinations were normal. The provisional diagnosis was intracardial bleeding, hematoma. She was referred to Nirgams due to non-availability of facilities in the hospital. See, this victim was brought to civil hospital.
Yes.
All right. And then with the history that she was physically assaulted on the right side of the face.
Yes. Ama kani ko winang ski ni doktor ni tena civil hospital ni Yolong civil hospital. Ong ni doktor agak ni kendai dari penausan azakat perahi porsan wajah ijamir. Terak ke bepun misalnya ta civil hospital. Teman da rai ke ni bepun civil hospital mana cek ni mana exam ke ni doktor ka chem ko ni ke bepun yang me dam so ko nei dawa yang wa dat ka. Ai por kat aro jesngi yang me te.
Then why he said that? All right, once again, he says that he, along with his auntie and the other person, they took him to the hospital. He was there in the hospital. They stayed back. So who reported to the doctor that this is a case of assault, physical assault?
Nei ong ai me wa kani ke doktor ong ka wa em mo penti pikau to wa chadat kani bepun ma. Tane ong me wa kani ka be he musima wa to ka penche wa lai ya ka bepun me hospital. You pentip ya kani ka doktor wa to wa chadat ko kani ka yeme kani ka bepun you pentip. I don't know who informed the doctor, who gave the history to the doctor.
I don't know who had disclosed to PW7 the history of the case. It was not a case of a physical assault. PW8, SI Alistair Frederick Binan. IO of the case stated in his evidence that the case was endorsed to me on 11/5/2018 for investigation. I took over the investigation on the same day from WPSI L Kharjana. After I took over the investigation, I arrested the accused Minas Pale on the same day and I recorded statement. On 30/5/2018, I received the miscellaneous case diary from WPSI L Kharjana. It was found that the previous IO had conducted the inquest over the body of late IB Pale and the body was also sent for post-mortem examination at Civil Hospital Shillong. On 10/6/2018, I recorded the statement of the witness under section 161 of CRPC, namely Ware Pale, Srimati Sima Pale and Srimati Ipor Pale, Srimati Pinbyang Pale, Srimati Trilang Pale at Pramea Traffic Cell. On 4/6/2018, prayer for recording the statement of the witnesses under section 164 CRPC was forwarded to the court. On 18/6/2018, the statement of the witnesses Shri Ware Pale, Shima Pale, Ipor Pale, and Pinbyang Pale, Srimati Trilang Pale were recorded under section 164 CRPC by the learned judicial magistrate Shri DMKS Sharap. On 26/6/2024, the post-mortem report, Exhibit 5, was received from the previous IO. The post-mortem report shows that the victim had sustained blunt force injury on her head. That on 27/7/2018, the CT scan report of the victim, Abby Pale, was received from Woodland Hospital, Shillong. On 14/8/2018, charge sheet under section 302 IPC was filed against the accused Minas Pale, by CS number 18, so and so, so and so. The IO further stated that, not this much he has said. I don't think so he has anything to say. I don't have anything to say on the above evidence. The IO further stated in his evidence that there are eyewitnesses in the instant case. That is, Ware Pale, son of the deceased, and Srimati Sima Pale. Shri Ware Pale stated that the accused was drunk and he was abusing his mother, Srimati Sima Pale. Neighbors of the deceased stated that she saw the accused hitting the victim on her head by using his hand. What he has to say?
Ap kani nong ski kani to ga pulit wa to kit ya gani ga ke so me ong ga em yo ye ni we le me ga ni we yo to wer pale kon yong ga sima pale ni wer pale ong wa me hak ta sngi wan yung me di me tadat mi ga be pun me te ye ni le de yo le la gani ga sima le kani ka sima pale le ong te ka ong kani ka pulit ka le yo go to me u tat ka ni be pun me then assault instead that I didn't assault my grandmother.
He came drunk that day. First he fought with his mother.
Onga
Sima is his mother?
Yes, no?
Sima Pale is his mother?
No. He like a baby. Apor his mother.
Okay. What is his answer?
Instead he didn't assault.
I did not harm my grandmother. He has anything to say?
Ap hay to organic case na liang me am ong me yira yila. Instead that I'm innocent. That's all. He was look he the grandmother look after himself. Omega bepon wa rismar me. It is the late grandmother who take care of him since his childhood, and he did not do anything wrong to the grandmother. That is falling.
I'm innocent. I've been falsely implicated. My grandmother was looking after me. From my childhood days. I could have never killed her. Would you like to bring defense witness?
No. Accused may step down.
The accused present along with the defense counsel, Sri so-and-so, who is appearing for the prosecution in this case. Additional prosecutor Sri so-and-so present. Accused examined under section 313. The accused was given an opportunity to bring defense witness. The accused declined.